with this is he's going to start firing with that hand. All right. And I'm not too worried about the choke. It's not really choke. He's only got half of it. So it's a more of a pressure technique. It's uncomfortable, but I'm not really all that worried about the choke. So what I want to do is I want to negate any possibility of him doing something silly and trying to yoke up on, you know, the rear naked. What I want to do is I want to bury my head right into his rib cage. Okay. At the same time, I'm going to try and get my hand up here. Okay. Whether I'm like that, whether I'm like this, I just want to get a barrier in between me and that fist. So any shots that he might get in, I'm going to take the sting off it. Okay, at the same time, remember, immediate pain. So as soon as he pulls me down, I'm going to come around and take this eye. Okay, immediately. As soon as I feel that, you know, whatever it is, he got me with a shot, I was coming for it right away, immediately, right to his eye. Okay, peel him up. Okay, what I did there, as I peeled him off of the eye, I'm taking my knee right into the sciatic peroneal nerve, just like that. Coming up, and now I got good palm heel strikes, elbows to the rib cage, and I'm just going to start cooking. But the number one thing, what you do, get that hand up to guard, and come around and take that eye. A question that was brought up during this actually segues perfectly into the next thing I wanted to show you. And that is, what if you do this and someone who's just a big, tough son of a bitch, and he holds on to you and drags you to the ground. So, Mark, I'm going to use the big guy to do this. Big, tough son of a bitch. Mark. All right, so Mark gets me in this, okay, right here. I tried to break him down. I went for this, and he doesn't break, okay? And let's say I'm dragging him back, and he's going to fall to the ground, and he's going to drag me with him, okay? This is one of the last places I want to land on. Too many things could go wrong on the ground. But I'm here. I can't fight it anymore, so let's deal with it. The worst case scenario that can happen after this is Mark attaches to me, rolls, and bulldogs me over. So go right ahead, Mark. Okay. Okay. This is probably the worst thing that could happen from there. First one. So the first thing to negate that, just go right. So we're down here. The first thing to negate that is I want to get my base wide. Okay, sort of like a frog stretch. That's what I want to do. Get my base wide, stay tight to his back, and keep my butt going backwards. Okay, that way it keeps my weight and my base back here. Makes it very hard for him to pull me over them. At the same time, I'm going to keep working the eye. All right, if I have to, I'm going to stick my thumb right there under his jaw. Okay, don't put slow pressure on him. I'm going to dig that in, nail it, hit it. Boom. Same on his eyes. One target that has now presented itself to me is right here. I got his peroneal nerve here. I've got his femoral nerve here. And I'm just going to keep drilling him until I break. Okay? And then once I'm here, I don't want to just turn and leave because he can roll back into me and cause problems. Don't want that. So as soon as I get that break, I'm going to stay attached to his head, pull his head up. Okay, keep him stretched out, keep him stretched out. Back up, you all right? Yep. Okay, so one more time. Right here. Didn't work, he drags me to the ground. Immediately widen your base, widen your base. Mark is actually a really good partner to work with because he doesn't give it to you. Okay, he didn't let go until I drilled him. Okay, and that's exactly what you should be doing with your partners. Don't just go limp. Okay, if you don't think your partner, if you don't think what your partner did would have worked, don't let go. Hold on, say, no man, you didn't get me. Okay, Mark does that every single time I work out with him. That's why I learn a lot when I work with him. Okay, so just keep working them until you get that separation. And once you get it, attach to that head, keep them stretched out, boom, and get going. Okay.